Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning to our lecturer, Dr. Nur Hayati. Today we will present about consumer behavior in online shopping. My group consists of 6 people including me, RAUDHAH MARDHIAH binti Muhammad NASIR, Badri Muzamil bin BADRUNNIZAM, ZIKRY bin ABDULLAH, KHAIRUL AFANDI bin ATTAN, MIERZAN bin MAHAJID, and also Muhammad IZZAT AIMAN bin ZULKIFLI. Before we start, I will explain briefly about the research title. The research title of this assignment is Consumer Behavior in Online Shopping. So what is online shopping? Online shopping is the practice or action of purchasing items or services through the internet. It is the trend that is used by everyone, mostly with the younger generation. Online shopping has been proven that it can save effort and time, make it more effective and efficient. Consumer behavior is the study of how consumer and companies choose and use products and services. It mostly focuses on psychology, motivation, and also behavior. Both of online shopping and consumer behavior are related to each other. Next, I will explain briefly about the objective of this assignment. The first one is to study the reason of why consumers purchase things online. Second one, to identify whether online shopping is a choice or essential. And the last one is to discuss the consumer perception and behavior towards online shopping. Those 3 objectives will later be defined in more specific by my friend.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad bin ZULKIFLI. Nowadays, people tend to use online platform in their daily life, including online shopping. So, in this project, we have conduct a survey that entitled online consumer behavior in online shopping. We have distributed a survey and we have select 150 respondents from the student who study in the Faculty of Information Management in UiTM Puncak Perdana to finish our survey. So the further explanation and discussion will be discussed and explained further by my other members next. So I will pass the next explanation to MIERZAN MAHAJID. Thank you.
Shopping online is a type of e-commerce wherein buyers use the online platforms such as social media or online store to purchase service or product directly from a seller. The key purpose of using the internet is to purchase online along with searching for items and learning about them, since some of action have a substantial impact on customer attitude and expected behavior. Consumer behavior is considered as one of an applied disciplines. The online world gives an interesting opportunity for businesses to reach out to existing and future consumers more effectively. Professionals and researchers of e-commerce frequently strive to enhance their understanding of customer activity. Experts aim to discuss e-consumer activity from a variety of perspectives as e-commerce evolves. Many of the research begin with a hypothesis associated with classical concept of customer behavior and then assess the effectiveness of e-marketing. The objective of this study is to study the reason of why consumers purchase things online. Certain people have their personal reason why they decide to purchase product online. Therefore, the study are going to evaluate the biggest contributor to consumer online purchasing. Then identify whether online shopping is a choice or essential. The study are going to evaluate the priority of this online purchasing by using the survey filled by the consumer to decide if either it is a choice or essential for them. Last objective is to discuss the consumer perception and behavior towards online shopping. We want to evaluate which reason or option that contribute more towards the perception and behavior on online shopping. These are the research question used, which is age-wise distribution of customer, profession of online customer, how frequency of online purchase, main reason for online shopping, method of payment, motivational factor to buy product online, price between website prior to making your purchase decision, satisfaction with using online shopping in terms of payment, delivery, and product, and lastly, online shopping versus shopping at physical brick.
Okay, for our conceptual framework, here is our diagram for the conceptual framework. For the independent variable, we divided it into 5, which is firstly main reason for online shopping. Secondly is the methods of payment. Thirdly is the motivational factors to buy product online. Fourthly is prices between websites prior to making your purchase decision. And fifthly is satisfaction with using online shopping in terms of payment, delivery, and product. And for our dependent variable is the consumer behaviors toward online shopping. After analyzing the data that we collected, here are the hypotheses that we found. Okay, for hypothesis 0, there is no relationship between main reason for online shopping and consumer behaviors towards online shopping. For hypothesis 1, there is a relationship between main reason for online shopping and consumer behaviors towards online shopping. For hypothesis 2, there is a relationship between methods of payment and consumer behaviors towards online shopping. For hypothesis 3, there is a relationship between motivational factors to buy product online, consumer behaviors towards online shopping. For hypothesis 4, there is a relationship between prices between websites prior to making your purchase decision and consumer behaviors toward online shopping. And the last hypothesis, which is hypothesis 5, there is a relationship between satisfaction with using online shopping in terms of payment, delivery, and product, and consumer behaviors towards online shopping.
What is population? The meaning of population is the number of people that interact with the questionnaire based on the specific area or place that the survey has been made. The research is using social media platform as our main source or medium in order to let the respondent to answer the questionnaire. For example, the questionnaire has been given on WhatsApp group for information management students and posting a link of the Google form on Instagram story. Sampling technique. Sampling technique is a method of obtaining a predetermined number of observations from a larger population. The type of sampling for this research is a random, where the respondents are mostly from the population of University Technology Mara, UITM. As for that, the total respondents for this research are 150. Research instrument. It is a tool that used to collect, measure, and analyze data that related to the topic. The research instrument are a way of tests, surveys, skills, questionnaire, or even checklists. The instrument that we use in this research is the questionnaire are filled in the Google form, where it is distributed as online by the link that we shared on the WhatsApp group. In this case, the reason of using the online platform is due to the current situation that is COVID-19. As for that, the questionnaire is on online form instead of physically questionnaire, where people are asked to fill those forms manually.
Assalamualaikum. So now my part, I'm going to explain the descriptive statistic based on our survey that we collected. So the first item is gender. We separated into two, which is male and female. The first frequency for the male is 71, the female is 79. The total of our respondent is 150. For the age, we separated into 4 categories, which is under 18 years old, we get 2, 18 to 25 years old, we get 128, 26 to 33 years old, we get 12, and 34 to 41 years old, we get 8. For the profession, we separated into 6 categories, which is government employee, professional, self-employed, student, unemployed, and other. For the government employee, frequency that we get is 3, professional 7, self-employed 12, student 116, unemployed 8, and under 4. This shows that most people who use shopping online is basically a student that are around 18 to 25 years old. So the first frequency is about the gender of respondents. From our survey, there are 150 respondents had been answered in our questionnaire. There are 71 respondents that comes from male and 79 respondents are female. For measure of central tendency, the mean for gender is 1.53. For measure of spread, the standard deviation that we get is 0.501. The next frequency is about the age of respondents. As we can see on the table, there are 2 respondents that come from under 18 years old, 128 respondents from 18 to 25 years old, 12 respondents are 26 to 33 years old, 8 respondents are 34 to 41 years old. For measure of central tendency, the mean for age is 2.17. For measure of spread, the standard deviation that we get is 0.528. The last frequency is about the profession of our respondents. Based on our 150 respondents, there are 3 respondents is government employee, 7 respondents are in professional level, 12 respondents are self-employed such as doing their own business, 116 respondents are university student, 8 respondents are not unemployed, and 4 respondents are from other profession. For measure of central tendency, the mean for profession is 3.87. For measure of spread, the standard deviation is 0.771. Now I'm going to explain the inferential statistic. For the first part is reliability test. Based on my knowledge, the general accepted rule for an alpha is between 0.6 to 0.7 can be acceptable in the level of reliability. In addition, 0.8 is greater and more acceptable reliability. Based on the table of our reliability statistic, the Cronbach alpha for the item variable is 0.406. This showed that it had low consistency. Next, the reason it was low consistency because it was below 0.6, which is very far from 1. And furthermore, the column on Cronbach alpha if item deleted shows that it can increase the analysis if the item were deleted and we need to be considered to the item. Next is the significance difference. For the first one, it test for main reason for online shopping. The method that we use for getting an output of independent sample test is using an SPSS, clicking and analyze, go into means, and independent sample t-test. Based on the table above, it shows that the hypothesis for main reason for online shopping are accepted because of the value seek to tail is above 0.5, which is 0.006. Secondly is the t-test for motivational factors to buy product online. Based on our table independent sample test, it can show that the hypothesis for motivational factor to buy product online are accepted because of the value seek to tail is above 0.5, which is 0.692. Now for the last part, insignificance difference is t-test of how frequent do the consumer use online shopping. Based on the table, we can show the hypothesis of how frequent do the consumer use online shopping are accepted because of the value seek to tail is above 0.5, which is 0.382. Moving on to the third part in inferential statistics, which is correlation. From the table, it shows that the hypothesis is accepted. Based on the seek to tail, the p-value is 0.000 and the value is less than 0.5 as formulated in the SPSS. Therefore, the independent variable, which is how frequent do they use online shopping, and dependent variable is consumer behavior in online shopping, has a significant relationship. So, it can be concluded the null hypothesis is rejected and we accept the alternate hypothesis. The next correlation is about main reason for online shopping and related to the consumer behavior in online shopping. From the table, it shows that the hypothesis is accepted. Based on the seek to tail, the p-value is 0.000 and the value is less than 0.05 as formulated in the SPSS. Therefore, the independent variable, which is main reason for online shopping, and dependent variable is consumer behavior in online shopping, has a significant relationship. So, it can be concluded the null hypothesis is rejected and we accept the alternate hypothesis. For the last correlation, from the table of correlation analysis next to me, it shows that the hypothesis is accepted. Based on the significant to tail, the p-value is 0.000 and the value is less than 0.05 as formulated in the SPSS. Therefore, the independent variable, which is method of payments, and dependent variable is consumer behavior in online shopping, has a significant relationship. So, it can be concluded the null hypothesis is rejected and we accept the alternate hypothesis.
In conclusion, this case study has been made to survey the behavior and action made by the consumer while doing online shopping. There are different and various reasons why a lot of people are preferring online shopping rather than buying it in physical store. As example, when someone's buy things online, it can save more times and there are a lot of options and it is also effective and more efficient than buying it in physical store. And lastly, it is a reminder that no one's need to change their style in doing online shopping, as it is only one of the other options to buy things. Everyone can buy things using the method that they like the most, whether buying it in physical store or buying it online.
Thank you, Raudah, for the explanation of conclusion. Now my turn. My name is Muhammad Aiman bin ZULKIFLI. I will explain about the recommendation that we found based on our research related with the consumer behavior in online shopping. Alright, we would like to recommend to all the physical store out there to use online platform. For example, social media such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and e-commerce platform such as Shopee, Lazada, and others suitable platform that can promote the product. Because why? Because nowadays people tend to use online shopping to buy things. It has been proved that there are many people prefer online shopping rather than physical shopping because it is really convenient to do that. Other than that, it is such an opportunity to the companies who open the online platform because it can increase the sales of that company. Alright, the next recommendation is online shopping need to have better and secure ways to deliver the product and services to the consumer. Nowadays, because of increasing of online shopping platform, the delivery service also increase, so that to gain the consumer trust, the delivery service need to provide better service and secure way to deliver the product that the customer order, so that the delivery company should have a good relationship with the company who established the online shopping platform. Okay, that's all from me and my group. Thank you so much for your time.